Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for PC. From what I recall, in the last episode quite a bit happened. It's been a little while, it's been a few days for me, but from what I recall, in the last episode we played a bit of Quidditch, we went to potions class and made our very first Wiggenweld potion. So yeah, we played a bit of Quidditch, we made our first Wiggenweld potion in potions class, and we had our first attack. So the Chamber of Secrets plotline is definitely starting to heat up at this point. So yeah, so basically in this episode we are just going to go to Charms class, because if I recall, I think Hermione's going to ask Flitwick about obviously the Chamber of Secrets, so we can get all of the four founders lore and stuff. So without further ado, let's just go straight to Charms and go and learn Scourge. Scourge is kind of useful. It's not nearly as useful as Rictus Sempra, but it comes in handy here and there. So basically we've got to go to the second floor, which is actually the same floor where the attack was, so yeah, we'll get to see that along the way. Dodging all these students. What are you doing? Anyway, let's go straight to Charms.
Hurry up, Harry. We don't want to be late for Charms.
Coming, Hermione.
Okay. Just to speed things up a little. Oh, right, Filch is here as well. We might as well get all these beams then, since we finally get to go around here. There's a couple of things here. There is one secret I'm not going to show just yet in here, just because we still need Spongify. But other than that, yeah. Might as well get a few bits and pieces. Since we're here, that takes our secrets up to 2 out of 10, which is nice. So yeah, we can't get too much over here, but there's a couple of things we can get now. But yeah, this happened last episode, and this music used to scare the hell out of me as a kid. So much so that whenever I'd run down this corridor, I would always mute the music, just because it would scare the crap out of me. And if you walk up to the wall,
the Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware.
Yep, Harry will read the warning on the wall. So that's kind of creepy. And also, if you walk into Filch, he will now accuse you of doing the one that's attacking.
Blast it, Potter! I'll get you!
Yep, he thinks I'm the one that did it, just like in the movies. Okay, there's not really much else we can do around here. We've got the cauldron, we've got all the beans we can get around here. We could go in there, but we need Spongify, so I'm not going to bother. So for now, let's just go in. Let's just go and learn Scourge and get the four founders lore dump, I suppose, and then also the Scourge challenge as well. Let's go in.
Welcome to Charms class. Today we shall be learning the Scourge charm. Yes, Miss Granger?
I was just wondering if you could, tell us something about the Chamber of Secrets.
I deal with charms, Miss Granger, not myths and legends.
Please, Professor, we all want to hear.
Oh, very well. There were 4 founders of Hogwarts: Godric Gryffindor, Salazar Slytherin, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw. Slytherin wanted to admit only the wizard-born students to Hogwarts. The other founders refused, and as a result, Slytherin left the school. Yes, Miss Granger?
He built a secret chamber in the castle of which the other founders knew nothing.
With a great monster to guard the chamber from within. The legend states that one day Slytherin's true heir will return to open the chamber and control the horror within. And then all who are not wizard-born will be purged from Hogwarts. All nonsense, of course. Now, back to magic reality. Mr. Potter, perhaps you'd like to step forward and demonstrate Scourge for the class.
Glad to, Professor.
Here we go. I think this one's a bit easier.
Try not to focus on all this Chamber of Secrets balderdash. Concentrate on the symbol in front of you. The wand is about to move its way around the symbol. At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, you'll need to hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 levels. In each level, you must successfully hit all of the arrows in sequence. Ready to try? Round 1. Go.
I'm probably going to stay quiet here just because I don't want to mess up. By the way, sorry if you can hear noise in the background. I'm using a slightly powerfuler fan than usual just because it's so damn hot here.
Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next level of the lesson. 5 points to Gryffindor. Round 2. Go.
Yeah, it's been really hot in the UK over the last couple of days, so sorry if you can hear that. Hopefully it's not too bad. I did a test before recording this, so hopefully it's not too bad. It didn't sound like it in the test.
Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next level of the lesson. 10 points to Gryffindor. Round 3.
Oh, Jesus. Damn it. I'll get it this time.
Give it another try.
Damn it.
Don't lose your concentration. Give it another try.
There we go. Gotcha.
Well done. You've completed all of the necessary exercises. 15 points to Gryffindor.
I think I just timed it wrong.
Well done, Mr. Potter. You've successfully learned Scourge. Now it's time for you to test your newly learned knowledge in the Scourge Spell Challenge. Welcome, Harry Potter, to my Scourge Challenge. To complete the challenge, you must find the completion star, which can be found several floors below us. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way, you'll find challenge stars. Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. I highly recommend you try to find all of them. Try to get the completion star with as many seconds remaining as possible. The higher your score is when you complete the challenge, the more house points I will award you.
Okay, right. Let's start off by getting these knights. But yeah, it's been really hot over here in the UK the last few days. I don't think it's been as bad in as compared to what's been with previous years, I don't think. But it's still been pretty damn hot, so I decided to get out a more powerful fan just because, well, me having Irish blood, it just means I don't... Yeah, us Irish folk, I mean, I'm not completely...
Ectoplasm is an unpleasant greenish substance left behind by certain ghostly beings. In some places, it will block doorways and openings. You can cast Scourge to get rid of it.
So I'm not completely Irish. I am Irish on my dad's side, but yeah, Irish don't really do too well. Yeah, Irish don't really do too well in the heat or in the sun. So yeah, I thought it's better be safe than sorry. So hopefully it's not too noisy. So anyway, so you've probably seen this stuff about here and there. This is ectoplasm, and literally all Scourge does is basically it just gets rid of ectoplasm. So just cast Scourge, and that's literally its only use, but there's a lot of it, so it's not as useful as Rictus Semper, but it's still, you know, somewhat useful, I suppose. Alright, so let's go for all the secrets as per usual. Okay, so there's 7. 7 secrets to go after. Not too bad. I don't think there's usually too many of these challenges.
You can also cast Scourge to free items that have been trapped by ectoplasm.
And I just saw the bloody Baron returning from Philosopher's Stone. Luckily, he's not as annoying in this. He can't actually hurt you, I don't think, like he did in Philosopher's Stone. So that's nice, at least. Basically, all he can do is just scare the hell out of you. God, the hitbox is so weird. Is it because of the mod? There we go, thank you. So just push that over there, and let me just go and get this secret. That's our first secret, and for our troubles we get a bronze card, and I believe that should be... there we go, we got our first health bar upgrade. Seriously, I cannot overstate how useful it is having more than one health bar. Like, for real, I once tried a secretless run of this, and the number of times I died in places I shouldn't have is ridiculous. Like, seriously, you have no idea how hard this game is with only one health bar. It's basically like at one point it's even like a one-shot challenge, like where you can't get hit once.
Ectoplasm takes away some of your stamina, Harry. The longer you're in contact with ectoplasm, the more stamina you will lose.
Is it bad I'm kind of contemplating doing that as a extra now? Anyway, let's get rid of all this ectoplasm. Take care of that fire crab. He didn't even give me a warning growl. How rude. Okay, get these beans, because I don't want to miss anything. Okay. Get a few more beans. I think that's everything in here, so let's just go get this last bit of ectoplasm just to make sure. Once again, I think I'll go for the frogs even if I don't need them. Just, you know, just a good measure. Maybe that guy did give a warning growl and I just didn't hear it because of the fan. That could be it.
Oh no, it's Peeves!
Well, if it isn't Spotty Grotty Stotty Potty Water, I like your name. It rhymes with so many insulting things. Aha!
And Peeves has returned from Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, he's still a little annoying, but you can just cast Scourge on him now. Yeah, I don't think he's that much trouble compared to Philosopher's Stone. Probably the same amount of trouble, I think. Not too bad. He's a pretty easy boss, all things considered. I think he might be our first boss, actually. I can't remember. There we go. Okay, so that takes care of Peeves, but that's not the last we'll see of him. Okay, so let's go back here, because we got another secret, which we don't want to miss. And there's also another challenge star, which we don't want to miss either. Because, again, we were recommended to get all of them, so, yeah. Let's keep going for them, I suppose. Okay. Got our first save book. At least I think it's our first. Okay, so that pushes that to over there. And now it's basically just a case of, well, first let's just get the beans off this witch. Okay, that's everything from you. Okay. Okay, so that reveals an illusion on this wall, which does not class as a secret. Get a wagon tree bark. Then that pushes that back to there, so we can get back through there. Get a few more beans. Wow, did that fire crab actually hit me, or was it Peeves? I can't tell. Actually, no, it probably was Peeves, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I got hit by him a couple times. But yeah, he's not too much of a nuisance. He's pretty easy to deal with, just like in Philosopher's Stone. And you shouldn't have that much of a hard time either. That gives another bronze card. Oh, hello. Fire crabs. Okay, we're basically just backtracking now. Okay. Think, yeah. Cast Lumos again because there's another secret back here. Again, sometimes you want to cast Lumos twice because sometimes there's more than one secret. There's more than one illusion per gargoyle sometimes. Not always, but it's one thing you want to keep an eye out for because you never know. You never know when it's going to be more than one illusion per gargoyle. As it's not always the case, but it sometimes is. So again, just keep an eye out. Okay, that's another save book. And I hear a gnome. Hey look, there's the challenge star. Okay, so we've got a Streeler over here. So let's go and take care of him. Should be pretty obvious what we need to do. So just push him all the way back there. There is a Streeler place for us to put him on. So let's push him all the way back here. And that opens that, so we can get another silver card if I recall? Yes, another silver. I thought it was. Wow, I'm actually backtracking. Okay. Now, thing is, I've found that there are two ways of actually doing this. There's the way you're meant to, which is by putting the Streelers in here, which one is there and one is up there, which I'll probably do in a bit. But if you're speedrunning the game, there's another thing you can do. So, again, you can complete this by either using the Streelers, or if you want to be quick, and speedrun, you can just do this. You don't have to be quick though, otherwise the cutscene will trap you. So that's one, and then do the same with this, and that opens the gate. So I'm not sure if the developers I'm not sure if KnowWonder intended that to happen, because I think what you're meant to do is you're meant to get the Streelers, so put one Streeler in there and then you unlock this, which drops another one in. I think that's what you're meant to do. But yeah, I feel like my way is much quicker, and again, it's good for speedruns. And also, don't worry, if you end up falling down here, there is a gate to let you out, so don't worry about getting yourself trapped. And yeah, both of those port courses open for you, so if you get trapped in either one of them, yeah. So yeah, you don't need to worry about being trapped at all. I mean, obviously, why would the game, that would be just unfair if you got trapped like that. That would be just bad game design, frankly, wouldn't it? So anyway, let's go over here because there's a Flubber mucus. So at this point on, the game will have random ingredients dotted about the level from this point on, which you'll want to keep an eye out for. Because trust me, you're really going to want those portions for the end game, particularly for the Aragog boss fight and the Basilisk boss fight. More useful for the end game stuff than anything. Like, the regular challenges aren't too bad, but I definitely think the Chamber of Secrets is a little more harder. which is why you want more potions. So I recommend saving your like for now, rely on the chocolate frogs for now, and just save your potions for basically the end game stuff. Basically just the Forbidden Forest and the Chamber of Secrets, because that's when you're going to need them, I'd say. But even then, the game's not that hard. So let's just get all these beans.
Now that is a Cornish pixie. Troublesome and annoying creatures they are. If they touch you, they will bite, so try to avoid them. Rictus Emperor will stun them.
Okay, my time has just gone off, but I think I'll continue a little bit onward. Okay, take care of the Cornish pixie. Right, so Cornish pixies aren't doxies, because in Philosopher's Stone there was an enemy like the Cornish pixie, but it's not a Cornish pixie. Doxies and Cornish pixies are different species, very similar, like in terms of like enemy type. Like it's like, yes, the Cornish pixie is just another flying enemy, like in Philosopher's Stone. But apparently Doxies have venom. Like Doxies are venomous and Cornish pixies aren't. So that's the difference. But yeah, basically it's not a Doxie, but it's basically just so the game can have a flying enemy. But yeah, it's not a returning enemy, but it's a returning enemy type, I suppose. I suppose maybe they might be in the same like family as the Cornish pixies, perhaps. I don't know. Again, I'm not very, you know, I don't like, I know a bit of Harry Potter lore, but I don't really know too much about the beasts and stuff. So yeah, if you guys know, do let me know. Okay, so drop down here and we can get a few more beans. Open the portcullis. Okay, right, so release that. That opens a secret behind us, which gives us another silver card. I wonder how far away from getting the next key. Oh, only 3 more. Not bad. Okay, now we can continue onward. Okay. Yeah, I really hope that fan's not too bad. It didn't sound it in the test. If it is, I apologize. You know, I suppose I'll know, because I have to listen to all this in editing. So I suppose this is a good test. If it's too loud, then I'll probably just put it to 1 in the future. But it didn't sound too bad in the tests. Okay, so I think there's another Cornish pixie around here. I think. Or did I already get him? I don't think I did. I do remember there being a Cornish pixie around here somewhere. I don't remember actually fighting. I don't remember taking out a Cornish pixie. So where is he? Am I imagining things, or did I just get him without... I don't know, maybe I did get him. I don't know, my mind's going blank just because I'm focused on the fan. Because again, it sounds loud, but it didn't sound loud in the test, so I'm hoping that means it's not too bad. But again, I'll know before long. Hey, gnomes! Okay. Okay, so there's 2 gnomes in here. Okay, please don't glitch out like you did in the Richter Semper challenge. There we go. Seriously, get down on the floor. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That scared the hell out of me. I mean, these guys can't permanently take your beans like in Philosopher's Stone, but it's, you know, I still don't want them to take my beans because, you know, I'm going to need them for later on. Hey, I think that's the Fat Friar. That's my house ghost. Yes, in case you guys don't know, I'm actually a Hufflepuff. I did a test on the whole what's it called, the on the Pottermore thing, like in preparation for Hogwarts Legacy, you know, deciding what my wand type is, and I found out that my I am like based on my personality traits, like I found this on even like not just on the Pottermore quiz. I found this in pretty much almost every every Hogwarts house quiz I found online. Every single one of them points to Hufflepuff based on my answers. So it seems like if Hogwarts was real and I was to go there, it does seem like the Sorting Hat would like put me in Hufflepuff like that, basically, like immediately. No hat stall, no delay. It would like the Sorting Hat would be placed on my head and immediately say, "You belong in Hufflepuff." So yeah. And that, yeah, when I do a Let's Play of Hogwarts Legacy, that is the house I'm going to be picking, just because, again, I'm, you know, trying to be accurate to me, and I am in Hufflepuff. Must be in cutscene! Okay, right. We're almost done here, I think. So I think I'll probably go up until after the Bean Bonus challenge, I think. Hey, Streeler, you are caught behind the door. Nope, you're not getting me. I refuse to let you get me. Okay, there's a Lumos over here. There's a secret here, which I believe, yeah, that's the last secret, so we'll get there in a minute. Now, the completion start is right here, and did we get the last, I can't tell if we got the last one or not, but the challenge start, the completion start is right there, and the witch doesn't do anything, so... Okay, so we are going to get the star, but first I want to get this last chest. And go up there, obviously. Yep. Peeves can now randomly jump out of chests. Well, not randomly, there are like, it is like specific chests, but Peeves can now jump out of chests at you. So, if you saw me like holding my my wand at a chest that one time when I got a bronze card, that's why. I do remember for the most part which chests he is in, but there are maybe one or two that I don't, so yeah. Just a little heads up that he can do that now. And I think, yeah, that was the last one. So I think we have all the stars now. So let's go and get the star and complete the challenge.
Well done, Mr. Potter. You've completed my Scourge challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
Yay, 10 out of 10. I didn't miss any.
The weekly house point ceremony is starting soon.
Okay, let's go and attend the weekly house point ceremony, and I think after whatever happens here, I think we'll end the episode just after all this. I'm starting to remember what happens, like the sequence of stuff, since I have played this game a lot, and I think I have an idea of where I want to end each episode, because the timer has stopped, but I want to keep on going just a little bit longer. Okay. Actually, I think we can... Yeah, I think we can go down here now, actually. No, we can't.
Hello, everyone. Looks like it's time for another house point ceremony. Let's see which house is ahead this week. It appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus bean room.
Okay, for now, just keep collecting beans. And in case you're wondering, yes, you do get this this little minigame after every single lesson, assuming you've got the house points as well. Okay, can't go that way. That's fine. Let's just go the usual route for now. There's a little bit more we can open now we have Scourge and stuff, but yeah. For now, let's just keep moving on. So, I think Rictus Semper is the only combat spell. Like, all the other spells are just for unlocking stuff, really. So, like, the Scourge, there's Diffindo, and the Spongify. Those are the last few spells we need, and it's just basically to explore more. Okay, again, I recommend not going after the chest unless there are no beans around you at all. So for now, just, you know, keep gathering beans. Other than that, not really much else to say. Yes, I am recording this right after I got back from my voluntary job. I don't usually, because I'm usually tired, but I have started drinking coffee. I do hate coffee, I prefer tea, but, you know, it helps me keep awake for stuff like this. So I think if I have a cup of coffee before recording this, I should be fine.
Harry, I want to investigate the scene of the crime. Filch usually guards the hallway where his cat was petrified, but he's away, so now is our chance.
Do you really think there's a Chamber of Secrets?
I believe Flitwick's story, even if he doesn't. And Dumbledore himself couldn't cure Mrs. Norris. I think that whatever attacked her might not be human.
Here we are, at the scene of the crime. It can't hurt to look around, since we're already here, and Filch isn't. Remember all the water that was on the floor? Where had it come from?
From in there. Let's have a look.
I can't go in there! That's a girl's bathroom!
Oh, Ron, there won't be anyone in here. This is Moaning Myrtle's place. She haunts one of the toilets. It's been out of order all year because she keeps having tantrums and flooding the place.
I wish people would stop talking about me behind my back.
Who can the heir of Slytherin be, though? Who'd want to frighten all the non-magical folk out of Hogwarts? Draco Malfoy. You heard him call Hermione a mudblood, but how do we prove it's him?
We'd need to sneak into the Slytherin common room and ask Malfoy a few questions without him realising it's us.
But that's impossible!
All we need would be some Polyjuice potion. It transforms you into somebody else. We could change Harry into a Slytherin. No one would realise it was really Harry. 2 of the potion ingredients are a bit tricky, I'm afraid. Powdered bicorn horn and shredded boomslang skin. Harry, I'll need you to get me some.
Any idea where I can find some?
There's some bicorn horn in Snape's storage room. I'm not sure about the shredded boomslang skin. I'll need to check at the library.
Lovely. Molting boomslangs and corridors full of goo. This should be enjoyable.
Yes, this should be just as enjoyable as a cup of coffee because, as we all know for a fact, there's no such thing as a good cup of coffee. It's just a horror drink by nature. You have to put a ridiculous amount of sugar or milk to make it even tolerable. Like, basically, I don't see coffee as a drink. I only see coffee as basically just an energy booster. That's it, really. I mean, luckily you can use milk and sugar just to make it, you know, it's don't get me wrong, it's still bloody nasty no matter what you do, but the milk and sugar does make it it makes it more tolerable at the very least. So I do prefer tea. Like, I drink tea for pleasure and coffee just purely for energy. Like, the only time I drink coffee is when I'm going to record, and I basically just always make a coffee before I record just to make sure I have enough energy to record. But other than that, that's the only time. Over time, I much prefer tea or anything. Just coffee purely as an energy booster. But yeah. So in the next episode, actually, before we go on, let's just explore here a little bit before we go. So there's a couple of secrets in here we can get.
Want to trade?
I'm in the potions classroom. Better keep an eye out for snakes.
Yeah, there's a couple more cards we can get. So we go in here and we activate a pressure plate, which opens up a secret there, which is revealing another bronze card, I think. I'm completely guessing at this point. I think it's bronze. No, it's silver. Never mind. Oh well. I mean, you know, to be fair, you know, I mean, you can't get all of them, can you? I mean, I'm pretty damn accurate most of the time. But yeah, we get a few more things, a few more ingredients. Okay. There's another card in here, if I recall. Now this should be a bronze. Yes, there we go. So 2 for 2. One silver, one bronze. Okay. Let's see. I think that's everything in here we can get. I think. Okay, that gives us 3 potions. Again, I recommend saving them for later. Now I don't think... Is there anything else I can get up to this point? I don't think there's much. Okay, we've already got the knights. I think there's a few more things I can explore. Oh, hi Snap. You actually scared the hell out of me right there. Okay, let me just quickly scout around just to make sure I'm not missing anything. I mean, I don't think I can get too much down here at the moment. Let's see. If we go down here, let's see. No, I think I need Defendo for this, so can't go down there just yet. So I think really this is all we can do. Like we can get like that, and that's about it. So we'll just get this secret, I suppose. You know, try and get as much as we can while we can. Okay, got a silver card. Okay. How are we doing for cards actually? Okay, so 3 out of 12 secrets, not bad. Okay, we're 1 silver card away from getting a from getting a key, and we are what the what? Oh, what the hell was going on there? Like, it's like the game wasn't registering me actually pressing the button for some reason. That was weird. So yeah, I've got still a ways from getting another health bar, which is fine since we did just get one in this episode. So I wasn't expecting to get one too soon. Probably next episode, if I had to guess, we should get another one, if I recall. But yeah, I think that's all we can get in here, because the rest of the stuff we need Defendo. Okay, we go into here and this is where I'm going to leave this episode for now. Again, we made a lovely amount of progress, I think. Not bad considering I'm recording this like directly from coming back from work. I usually don't record after my voluntary job usually because I'm too knackered, but I think that awful coffee really did help. And again, like I put, you know, free sugars and half hot water, half milk. It definitely made it a little bit more tolerable, but it's still pretty freaking nasty regardless, because again, coffee is just a nasty bile black liquid in its nature. All you can do is make it more tolerable. It's still gonna be disgusting no matter what you do. It's just, again, it's a disgusting drink by nature, and anyone who says it's actually good are just deluding themselves. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the daily stuff. I think now that I'm recording after I get back from work, that should help out as well. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. In the next episode, we will be going through Snape's storage room to get the bicorn horn, I think it was called. Powered bicorn horn, even. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So, again, thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the daily stuff. We're currently doing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Mad Father, and Sonic Adventure. As of recently in Sonic Adventure, I've just started Knuckles' story, and it should be going a lot quicker. Mad Father was still quite a ways to go, but at least I've now gotten to the basement at the very least. At least as of recording this. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for now. As always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching. Any support at all would be much appreciated. Yeah, with all that said, thank you guys for watching, and with all that said, I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a good day, you guys.